I've been thinking about Quincy Jones and very sad that he's passed away. And I was thinking about how great jazz musicians have a knack. I think this is one of these things that helps people understand jazz music. So a really great jazz musician can take anything and make it sound bluesy. And on the other hand, can take a blues and make it sound hip and harmonically interesting. And I think there's no greater example of this than Quincy Jones' arrangement of a very simple tune written by, I guess, Miles Davis, called Walkin. And I'm going to do a little video on this for you and then, see what you think. All right, see you later. So now what I'm going to do is just do what I did before, but this is so that you can see the sheet music. The pickups are the same as the first ending, which is the first ending's displayed here. So I'm going to go 1. Three, 4. F7, sharp 9. Two, 3, 4. And that's Quincy Jones for you. So if I just play the tune as it goes, it's a very simple idea. The melody, most important part of the melody is the sharp 11 on the dominant chord. And then you can resolve to B flat 7 here on bar 2. And then back to, well, or just, but when you're playing it fast, it's just a blues. And again, here, sharp 11 on the B flat 7. That note. And then back to this, which is the sharp 11 on the F. And then here it's usually just a pedal. that's kind of how the tune goes. I mean, it's not rocket science. But the cool thing is that Quincy Jones can't resist messing with Walkin. And the way he does it is, instead of taking this, he says, why not go F sharp minor 7 11, which takes you to B7, and instead of going to B flat, which would be where it normally would go, he goes E7. Then he says A7. Then he has a cycle D7. So it becomes a big sequence. Then, which is genius. Then instead of going B flat 7 on bar 5 with the sharp 11, he does the same trick here in the key of B flat 7. Go up a semitone and play B minor 7. How easy is that? And then E7 flat 9 instead of all just B flat for the 2 bars. He has this. And then, this is the crazy part. And that blues lick works beautifully over E7. And then this chord, it should be F7 at this point. He goes A flat 7 altered flat 13. So I'll go from bar 5. Then F7 here. And then this is what he does next. So the point is that the great jazz musicians had a knack of playing standards and bringing the blues to a standard. The opposite thing happened too. When they were playing a simple blues, guys like Bird, or in this case, as an example, Quincy Jones takes an existing melody and he changes it into a very harmonically sophisticated thing. 2, 3, 4. Look at that. A7 with the sharp 11 in the melody now. Now G7 to C, but really that's probably best like that. A triad over G, A flat triad over C7, and then these flat 13 in the melody. And then instead of D flat 7 with the 5th on top, which is obvious you could go there, he does G7 to C7 with a G flat triad. Cool, eh? So that's my little tribute to Quincy Jones. I just think it's a great thing to take a guy like who did so much in his life in music. You can look at the whole picture, which his documentary does, and all the tributes to him. But just think about the attention to detail in this simple little blues, all the thought that went into his harmonization of Walkin, which just sounds so straight ahead when you're Miles Platt or John Coltrane or Red Garland or all these guys. They go, let's play Walkin, no problem, we got it, we'll just play it. Blues and F. But, he gets a hold of it. Quincy Jones.
enjoyed it.